Good evening. How are you? Wherever you are in the world, welcome. We are going to talk cricket, lovely cricket. Well, it wasn't so lovely today, but yeah, we're gonna look into the pros and the cons. What happened? Why did the West Indies, make such a low total? Hmm? One of the lowest total against New Zealand. And what is happening between Sammy and Jason Holder and the female cricketers? They have found their groove. Stephanie Taylor, um, Stephanie Taylor, along with Haley Matthews. They have the Ireland team against Europe. Yeah, so we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. I don't know. They're saying, boy, this change a team. Oh, let me first apologize with the mic system. My mic system is down. So I'm talking to you natural. My mic system is down. So this changer team are, you know, resting people, resting players. I'm saying if you are in a situation where you need to qualify for a World Cup in the ODIs, why are you resting? Why are you chipping and changing and going around? And why not have the best team out there? But on the other hand, it can be said that the cricketers who get their chance should make use of it. Matthew Ford should make use of it. And when it comes to West Indies and inconsistent, you can match the two of them together. I mean, a man is coming from 96 and could only manage 18. A player is coming from 87 and could only manage 7. But the thing is, whenever Shea Hope fails, it seems that if he carried that with the West Indies. People are saying that Shamar Joseph, they are saying that Shamar Joseph was dropped. And then they are saying that Shamar Joseph have a slight injury. I didn't see. Yeah, and that's another thing again. The West Indies is not putting out anything to say Shamar have a slight injury. I didn't see that. They are using the term rested. But as I say again, if you are going for a win, if you are trying to qualify for the World Cup, why are you resting players? Why are you not playing your best team all the time? And so it showed up today with the score that they are saying that is the lowest the West Indies have ever made against New Zealand. Terrible match, terrible batting. They tried the bowling, but it just didn't work. But terrible, terrible, terrible batting. Terrible batting, people. And when people get their chances, I'm saying you take it. You hear me, Django? It's called some people get more chances than some. Rutherford will get 10 chances, while Django only get 2 or 1. Campbell will get 15 chanted or 10, while another player like Carty, although Carty got a lot of chanting. So when you get a chance to you make use of it. Augusta will get a lot of chance. Yeah. So when you get a chance, you make use of it. Huh? I say the bowler try it. Lord didn't do too well like what he did in the first match. He tried though. Although I saw him going down the leg side, somebody should talk to him about that. Shama wasn't there. Matufo didn't give us anything really. Yeah. But the batting was terrible, man. The batting was really, really terrible, people. Yeah. And so we are 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Who is that? Rastaman. Good night, Rastaman. Good night, Rastaman and the cricket fanatics. Sherwin, you know I remember you this week. Guess where I remember you? In the first match. When you said you were telling Ian from Guyana, the man who lives in Guyana, said the pitch wasn't going to take any spin. That's what I said, Sherwin. Sherwin said, good night. I don't understand people in the West Indies. They don't change a winning team. Nonsense. People usually say that. Don't change a winning team. But yeah, it depends on the condition also. I'll tell you what you do. Good night. I didn't get to see most of the match. Ford was not in my 11. Sherwin. Ford was not in my 11 either. Azari bowled only 4 overs. Really? I have the stats. I'm going to look on it when I finish. Really? After I get 4 wickets the other day? I'm sure Rutherford is a world-class white ball player. Sometimes. Can you add sometimes on that, Sherwin? Rutherford is a world-class white ball player. Sherwin, add sometimes. Just add sometimes to that. Joanna Ashley. Joanna, I haven't seen you for the longest while. Where are you? Rastaman. Poor bat. Yeah, the batting was very, very poor, man. Very, very poor. I said that during the CWI, Guyana was a fast bowling pitch. Oh, during the CWI tournament, that's what you said? Oh. Poor batting, I curse most of the shots they played to get out. It was poor, man. The batting was poor. Batting was poor, people. Poor. But Sherwin, I remember you and Ian going at it, Sherwin, and he was telling you that he's gonna take spin, and you were saying, yeah, all right. So I don't know. I remember there are two there. Well, let's stop using border. Let's stop using border. So they're playing at Providence in Guyana, right? Right? It taking spins, it taking a lot of spins. Not like the first time, not the first one day, because the first one day was better for West Indies in terms of spins. But, Keenopal was eatable on that pitch. Oh. Okay. But sure, when I remember you, man, when I was watching, I was saying, why? Sherwin was telling Ian from Guyana that the pitch that the pitch not gonna play any spin. What is that? So let us clear the controversies or some of the controversy before we go into the real meat of the matter. Please, guys, just like the video. Please, like the video, but let more people come on. Please, just like the video. I'm giving you a second or a minute. Like the video, please. You like the video? Yeah, like the video, please. I'm talking very slow tonight, you know. We are reading it out. All right, so what I'm sharing with you, yeah? What I'm sharing with you people is the Darren Sammy Jason Ola saga. And I call it a saga. If you watch my video, ask a question. How is it that you, as a coach, is telling the world that I retire and I didn't say anything? How is it that you, the coach, is saying I retire from ODI and I did not say, I did not tell the world, I did not put out a statement, I did not say anything? When I know that when sportsmen are retiring from football, cricket, any sport, they usually do that themselves. They usually come out and say, I'm retiring from this sport. Not the coach. Not the coach. So I was taken aback when Sammy said, Jason Ola retired. Then he have to come back now. It seemed like, I don't know, somebody called him or Jason called him. And he said, he took back the statement that he's not retired, but he has left the sports. He have left the ODI indefinitely. He used a term. I'm trying. Where's the term that? There's a term that he uses. There's a term that he uses. Which that term that he used, indefinite break. Yes, he took an indefinite break. So what it mean that unlimited? It mean you know specify. If you take an indefinite break, you don't know when you're coming back. Or you can. So in other words, Jason Ola can be out until 5 years, but he hasn't retired. Yeah. But as a coach, in no way you can announce that player's retirement. What is sure to me, and this is me, what is sure is that you don't really want the man in the ODI. I'll be honest, that's how I read it. Because you as the coach shouldn't be announcing his retirement. Let him announce his retirement, man. It's not like he is Jason Ola can't talk. No. Let Jason Ola announce his retirement. Wait, I said wait. Okay, a lot of people come. My good friend, who is this now? Celos Charles, my good friend who comment on almost every video I put out that I don't like Sammy. How you do, man? Good night, good evening, how are you? Where are you from, Celos? St. Lucia? How you do? Yeah, so it was just wrong. It was just wrong for you to say the player retire. You know, I think Jason Ola is a very bright person. One of the most, you know, one of the most academia bright person. And so he should be able to do that. As a matter of fact, it's an honor, you know, for you to put out a statement or say something with you retiring than somebody saying it for you. No. All right. Let's go back to the comment section. How many minutes gone already? how many minutes we are in the show. Please like the show, people. Please like. Sherwin said they're playing Providence for the CWI. Which one of the CWI, Sherwin? They didn't play any 4-day in Guyana. CWI what? The 50 overs? What they didn't play any? No. The 4 days were played in Jamaica, down in Antigua, and where again? So which one of them you're talking? Terence Brown said. Terence Wagwan, what's up? Terence Brown said, let me get this here. Terence Brown said, if New Zealand had played this team in the first, why this thing moving, man? If New Zealand had played this team in the first game, they would have won, and they will win 4-1. If Sri Lanka had played spin right through, they would have won every game. If Sri Lanka had played, so you're saying if Sri Lanka had played the spin bowlers, they would win. But we know West Indies afraid of the spin. So you're telling New Zealand to win 4-1? Wow. That's rough, you know. Terrence, that would send us straight to qualification, playing to qualify. Augusta is not good at batting spin. Augusta need a lot of work. Augusta has the West Indian disorder of not knowing how to play spin bowling. I tell us Charles say I don't see the big deal. Didn't say it was a mistake. Sammy is not perfect. Yes, Sammy make a lot of mistakes, man. Good night, fellows. Sherwin said, other than Hetty, who else can bat spin in the West Indies? Shea Hope, Ed Maya, and Rutherford to a lesser extent. Rutherford can hold his own. Fellows here from St. Lucia. You mustn't feel any way if we said anything about Johnson Charles and Akeem and Sammy. No, man, it's all about the sports, you know. When they retire, you will never hear me calling up Johnson Charles' name again, you know. If they retire so on, I don't go personal. I talk about sports. So don't feel no way. If they do good, they get good. All right. If you do good, you get good mark. If not, yeah, Jason Ola. Jason Ola is a good player, man. Sherwin said watching Jason and Hetty play in the MLC. Sherwin, you're watching them in the MLC. I don't think Jason Ola is coming back in our format. No, you're not gonna see Jason Ola now. Jason Ola, what, 34? You have to start secure some money, you know. Windward versus Guyana, where was that match played? I'm trying to remember the 4-day, Sherwin. They play the Leeward, the Windwards. Guyana didn't play in Guyana, man. They left Guyana. Check out that. Check it out again. Fellow said if we had scored 200, we win that game. Why? Why you feel so when the man they make 32.4 over 34.2.4 over it half your score with 5 wickets in hand? Why you think so? No, sir. Maybe they'll bat different if you're 200 we make. Vassar Paul said West Indies need Jason Ola, Shibran Etmaya. Openers are not making runs. Solid opening start needed. Kevin Hodge can play at the top, especially ODI World Cup in South Africa. Kevin Hodge. Hey, everybody have a player who they push. Who I should push? Vassar Paul. Who I should push? If I say John Campbell should play now, you say because me a Jamaican. because I have a platform. But when you say Kevin ads now, what are you doing? You're trying to push him, right? Tell us, you know, John to Charles on your team for me. Tell him that we mean him no bad. It's just that he come with the territory and you play for the West Indies. There, if you do good, you get good marks. Terence Brown, since Laura, we have had one playoff spin, Darren Bravo, and while he was making runs at 33 in Spark, chase him out. What do you mean, Terence? While he was making runs at 33, oh, he was 33-year-old, that you're saying? Boy, you see, Darren Bravo didn't live up to his name, didn't live up to his hype. I think when I was hearing about Bravo before I saw him, I hear about a young man who played every shot like Lara, every step he moved like Lara. But I don't know. Maybe some politics came in, the infighting and that and the job, and so the politics kind of take his career to, you know. Yeah, I don't think Darren Bravo. I did a video on that, you know, where I say I don't think he live up to his expectation. He could do more. No. Sure, when he's talking to somebody as usual. We're talking to Puff Dan or Puff who? Vassapal said it's high time West Indies should win an ODI World Cup. West Indies got a talent pool. Need to select the right players to win the ODI World Cup. Talent pool. The talent pool is limited. And people know that. If you say talent pool, they are not a lot of person knocking down the door if Shea Hope fail. There's not a lot of person knocking down the door if look at the opening position. When last John Campbell make a 50, and yet John Campbell he make 43 today, he's gonna play in the third one. So I don't know. I don't think the talent pool is wide. All right, Sherwin, I'll research that. Either Sherwin, that I'll lick either next one again. His cricket has fallen off. Terence Brown said at age 33, Bravo topped the batting for 2 years. He's dropping. There was some all right, Terence, there was some politics behind Darren Bravo. Try to remember that, yeah? Where they didn't give him that contract. They didn't give him some contract where he say once. Try to remember that there was some things going on with him. I'm saying when I heard about Darren, when I heard about him before I saw him, he was tearing down Trinidad. Then I saw him, the man walk like Lara, he played the shot like Lara, he looked like Lara, everything like Lara. He did not live up to his expectation. Puff 74 said, person saying Django, and to be honest, he looked good in defense while playing spin, but I need to see more emphasis on scoring off spinners. Django does need to bat. Because, you know, as I said, some people have 5 chances while some only have 1. Da Silva is a typical example. Okay. Kenry Ferran. Kenry, how you do? Kenry, you see, I'm reading the comments. I'm following the comments tonight, Kenry. When the panelists are on, it's hard to do that, all right? Kenry said, at West Indies make 200, you would have a good chance of winning. You feel so? Why you don't say something will change up the batting? Vassapal said, nah, not really. I'm from India, buddy. I love West Indies cricket. World cricket need a strong West Indies side to be. Yeah. That's true. You're from India? Oh, go on. What happened to the youngster? I heard he went on tour and didn't make any runs. What's his name? The 15-year-old? What happened? He had good spin play about consistency and keep on getting out the same way over and over. When he came on the scene, when Ali came on the scene, he was, trust me, I rooted for him, but I don't know what happened to it. Sherwin said Bravo was great for about 4 years. More than that, man. Darren Bravo played some good cricket, you know, but he let the politics come in and fall off. Ian, the Trinidad defender, you're not going karaoke tonight. How you doing, Ian? Good night. Yes, Kenway. So it's very interested with Ed Meyer. As you asked about that, I think I have something to share with Ed Meyer, you know. He's very interested with Ed Meyer. It's only West Indies cricket. Yeah. So as you asked about Ed Meyer, if he's in the ODI. So it's only West Indies cricket, and that's why West Indies cricket is so unique, and you have to understand it. If you don't understand it, you're gonna put yourself in trouble. So Ed Meyer wasn't selected for the ODI. Remember now, you know, against Sri Lanka, he came in most for the last ODI or something like that against Sri Lanka, right? So Ed Meyer is playing in the MLC. That's the American franchise for T20, the franchise league in America. Ed Meyer should have been in the squad for the ODI. I believe they said they gave him that paper where he can play in the league. You remember the paper that they didn't give to Jaden Seed when he was about to go to England? Yes, so they gave Ed Meyer have the right to play. The West Indies say you can't play over there. Meantime, this series going on, you know. So Greaves got injured. Greaves went down. Greaves is out. They draw for Ed Meyer. But I'm wondering, how could Ed Meyer leave his team in America now and come into the squad in this West Indies? So Ed Meyer is in this team, in the squad. It's a unique situation that only the West Indies can understand or explain. But that is why we like West Indies cricket. Yeah. This is why. So Greaves is out. It seems like Greaves is out of the series. Also, Ruston Chase. I understand that Ruston have an injury and a finger injury. So Ruston, I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's gonna come for the series or what, but he's out for now. Where am I? Bravo. Altia said, Bravo called CWI President Dave Cameron a big idiot to a great C contract offer. Yes. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah. He got that, yeah, they cut the contract. The contract, yeah, so that great C contract, and he was very disrespectful. Right. Remember now, the Bravos. Remember what Dwayne did on the tour? You remember when the strike happened with Dwayne, his brother? It was on a Dave Cameron, you know. Yeah. Bravo let the politics get into it. Bravo batting average was in the 40s in the first 5 years. He was doing this thing. Bravo was doing this thing, but yeah. 74 said Bravo was a player I really had time for. His balance at the crease, technical ability, or he transfer defense into attack. Very good. I tell you, the man copy Brian Lara right down in the man. The man copy Brian Lara, man copy Brian Lara. Yes, man. Celos Charles said, what is wrong with Greaves? I'm asking. I think Augusta should rest for that third ODI. I don't know what happened to Greaves. They didn't. As I said, I know Ruston Chase have a finger injury. They said Shamar have a slice strain, but I don't know what happened with Greaves. But if you notice, Greaves didn't play in the match, none at all in the first one. So He must have been injured, but I didn't know. You say Augusta should rest for that third ODI. Why you want to rest him? You want to rest the St. Lucian? Are you not from St. Lucia? I thought you would be saying that he should play, man. Is it the way you got out today? Charles. Charles, you're using psychology? You rest him or drop him? Tell us, Charles. Come here. Listen, we cannot. And I tried it. And I'm trying it because I have a platform. So I tried. You know, it's very hard to separate from your territory. Very, very hard. Like Charles now, like Celos Charles now, saying he's from St. Lucia. He comment on most of my videos. If I just say Sammy is a good man, let's say I do a video and say Sammy is a good man. Charles will be in the video saying I should say Sammy is a better man. Or Sammy is a very, very good man. Yeah. And I don't like Sammy and so on. So I know Celos Charles very well. He's from St. Lucia, right? He saying no. They should Augusta is from St. Lucia, you know. They should I think Augusta should rest for that third ODI. So what about drop? So if they drop him, Charles, what would you say? Yeah, it's hard to separate from our territory, you know. I tell you. Buster Paul said, coach not good. Gomez Camber is like great couple, too much chopping and changing of team. You need a stable coach. Oh, that's India. You don't rate the India coach? You don't rate the India coach? So here is it now, Rodella Johnny. So I'm getting this now. Here is it now. You see how people use the West Indies? You see what I'm telling you? You see how people use the West Indies? So Rodella Johnny, you are saying that my team is not in the quarterfinal. So he's free up now. So he can come back to West Indies. So because I was wondering, they say he was not in the series. So if his team was in the quarterfinal, we wouldn't see Etmaya. Sherwin said the last date is July 18. When is July 18? Sunday? Saturday. So you were saying that if he was I wish that I was a big batter where I could just say I'm not playing here. I'm playing. Yeah, Sherwin, I already have cousin. I heard Laura and the Bravos are cousins. I don't know. Where am I now? So Puff 707 said there was a bias with the contract situation with Bravo at that point. Bravo was the top batsman in the region, and they didn't look good to see the top batter being handed a C contract at the time. But I believe the West Indies board that clarify why he got that C contract, you know. Yeah, I believe that clarify why they gave him that C contract. But he seen it as a disrespect, and from that day, he cricket because it was a kind of rebellious situation. They lost the nah, man. It's not because he's from St. Lucia jumping. Really? I think I was just the brave one from my country would call for someone to be dropped. Like, yeah. Like a Brandon King or somebody. Ken Ryan said, why West Indies don't try to bat first? I think all Guyanese should play. They know this condition well. Motley, Etmaya, Paul, Joseph, etc. Ken Ryan from Guyana. So through the matches in Guyana, all Guyanese should play. So when the match was in Jamaica, the T20, and then dropped Brandon King, and I said, play Brandon King. You know that Sabina Park is Brandon King home ground. It is where he played like if They have clubs in Jamaica, Kensington, the Melbourne, and so on. St. Catherine CC, where Ravman Powell and Andre Russell play cricket. That's their club. You know, if St. Catherine CC is playing Kingston Cricket Club, you know at Sabina Park, you know that is Brandon Thing home ground, and you drop him. So, all right. If that is it, then Kenroy. When we go in Jamaica, when they go Barbados play Albion, because they know the condition, right? No, like people, No, don't say that, Ras. When Rascal, me I go take down your comment. No, me not repeating. Me not hear me. No, go there, so please. Yeah, yeah. No go there, so we sometimes we have some personal, but sometimes we have something to say. But yeah, me understand what you mean. But Sherwin said, when I was a kid, I had a brother who was always scoring 100 against the older players. I copied everything he did. That is what unbelievable. Bravo trying to be older cousin now. Yeah, no, there wasn't anything wrong with Bravo batting like Brian Lara. As I said, but it's just that the politics came in. And when the politics came in, he get the better of him. Yeah, right. Yeah. Me understand you saying about the term, the word. Sammy, the West Indies, bro. Sammy pick his team and everything. Yeah, so some more thing to share and as we go along. This one, I don't know what happened to this. Yeah. Yeah, so let's look at that. Let's look at female cricket for a little while and then, for a while and then we move on. We don't touch this score yet, We have the West Indies match to discuss. You need to tell me why they lost the match today. So Haley Matthews won Player of the Match award, but they are saying that it should be given to Stephanie Taylor. Oh boy. Haley's on fire, Sorry, you couldn't do that in the World Cup in Haley Matthews. Haley is on fire. This is the series that is going on. This is the series that is going on between the West Indies and Ireland, the females cricket. And here you have it. Ireland batted at first and make 241 from 7 of their 50 overs. The West Indies 242 for 4. I believe that match played yesterday. I think the West Indies have a 2-0. Yeah. Yeah, 2-0. They are up 2-0. So DeAndre Datin, she took 2. Aldale took 1. Haley Matthews 2. I believe Haley Matthews is one of the best all-rounder in the world right now. Others took 1. If you are making 100 and taking wickets, come on. So Haley Matthews should even 100 from 94 balls. And Stephanie Taylor even 100 from 105. Who do you give man of the match there? And they almost have identical, It's just that Haley took less ball to make it. Both of them took 14 fours. DeAndre Datin made 9. What happened, DeAndre? Yeah. So the females are on fire. They are playing a 50 over series down there in Ireland, and they are doing very, very well. Yeah. So let's go back to the comments. You're making any comment? Oh, we have any new comment? Oh, Kenry Ferran, yeah, the man who said I should read comments. I'm not reading comments. I'm reading comments tonight, Kenry. He said, bro, I'm from Jamaica. I know Sabina is king homegrown. Not saying Al Guyana should play, but at least 4 of them. At least 4 of them. How many of them in the squad? But if you don't merit to play Kenry, you shouldn't play. Yeah, all right. You're from Jamaica, right? Kenry, if you don't merit to play, it don't matter the ground. You shouldn't play. So you're telling me that if Campbell, the Campbell is in the West Indies team and they play in Trinidad and he duck. They play in Barbados and he duck. Right? He play in the Leeward at Antigua Recreation. He duck. The next match is in Jamaica. He makes 3 or 4 duck, but the next match in Jamaica. Play him because of Jamaica and come from. No? No, sir. And play the guy and need 4 of them because the guy needs on the condition. No. If you're the fourth now make no runs, no play. I believe the best team should be out there. When they didn't play Brandon King, listen. They didn't play Brandon King in the first, I believe it was the first ODI or T20 against Sri Lanka. And I said Brandon King should play at his home ground. Mark you, that was the first match. That's different. But a man can't fail him because he come from Barbados or the Leeward. Alzari not getting any wicket. Say for example, Alzari play 4 matches and he only get 1 wicket. But he's going over into Leeward. Play him? No. No, sir. I believe in that, Kenry. Yes, Stephanie Taylor. Stephanie Taylor need to Stephanie Taylor back good, everything all right. You can imagine Stephanie and just like what happened yesterday, Stephanie and Ailey get off. That would be so good, man. Yeah. Yeah, come with the comments. Come with the comments, guys. Come with the comments. You say I don't read comments, Kenry. Come with the comments. I'm reading all comments tonight. We're dealing with comments. Yeah, man. Come with the comments, man. my viewers are the best, you know. Come like I know some of you by your name. Not by your name. I don't know the faces, but come like I don't know some. If I see you, I can say, are you name Kenry? Boy. So we are here, people. We are here. We arrived. Because trust me, I'm not passing the hour tonight. We are here, people. So this is West Indies batting. Bat first, make 138 of 36 overs. New Zealand won by 5 wickets. New Zealand 141 for 5 of 32.4 overs. John Campbell, 43. Augustus, 18. Casey Carty. This is the man who made 96, you know. 96 in the first one, 80. Shea Hope, 7. Rutherford, 8. Amir Django. You much time you call his name? 24. Even now I'm not lucky, you know. And he ain't gonna take me up on this. Even now I'm not luck. I've been flipping slide. If you know what that means. Motley's 1 and the bowlers. Alright? Look at the wicket now for the West Indies. Where am I? Here. All right, let's look at the wickets. So So Katy Perry, he bowled at 2. Matthew Ford, none. Why Matthew Ford on the bowl? It was 3 overs, none for 13. I mean, so he couldn't get one more over. Aldari got bowled 4 overs, 1 for 23. 9.4 overs, 1 for 32. Lord, 7 overs, 1, none for 40. Oh, Shea Hope was trying with the spinners. He was going with the spinners. It just between Matthew Ford and Aldari, he gave them 4 overs between the both of them. Gave Motley 9 and gave Vittel Lord 7 and gave. Wow, he was trying with the spinning, man. He was going for spinners. Yeah. Oh, he's going with the spinners. Where am I in the comment section? I saw some action over there. People questioning people. Where I stop? Where Johnny? Which of the Guyanese have done anything to deserve a place on the team? None. Edmire is always absent. Boy. What is it? Robert Rutherford. Edmire. From I know Edmire name always been calling him. In some form. Sherwin say, I'm not from Guyana. I will play Hetty, Rutherford, Motley, Shamar, Joseph, and Keno Paul. Why you pushing Keno Paul so much, bro? Is Keno Paul, whose game Keno Paul gonna take? He's an all-rounder. Matthew Ford? Yeah, Puff 74. He's not playing, he's not bowling bad, you know. Katy Perry, he's not bowling bad. You spoke about taking chance. Yeah, he's not bowling bad. He's not bowling bad. Honestly, I like what he's doing. Sherwin said, I'm from the windward. I'm not playing Augusto if we are facing good spin. Well, if you have a problem with spin, you have a problem with batting. Because all you have to do once is that the creature throw the ball to the spin bowler. Yeah, I was very embarrassed for him in that match with against Sri Lanka with the spin bowler. Chipping and this. Sherwin said Aldari doesn't have to take wickets if he's bowling short ball to the head. That is what we need. Short ball to the head. Sherwin, what are you saying? In a limiting overs, right? He's not taking wicket and he's not containing. So what you want? The short ball to the head? All right, Charles. Puff 74 said the pitch was spinning, man, so he allowed the spinners to do the bulk of the work. Oh, yeah. You can see that based on how even last get some turn, you know. Sherwin talking about sharp ball. Ken right Ferrat. Ken right Ferrat say, you know me take Casey Carty and tell him to listen your show because you said this was his last chance to perform. He did 95 runs first ODI. Tell him to do it again. Tell him to repeat the 95, Ken Wright. You think I like when they do bad? I like when they do good, you know. Real West Indies. Casey Carty. Listen, when those, I keep on saying it, when those guys came on the team, Casey Carty, Adge, Kurt McKenzie from Jamaica, Ali, who else again was in that batch that came out? It was and you see another thing, I not even want to go there because when they came out, I believe they went to England and Casey and Kirk McKenzie didn't make a lot of runs. He was dropped. He haven't played for West Indies test team since. Some of them went to Australia, Adj and all around. But when it was when Sammy came in and said he was using average. And that was when Shea Hope and them came back into the test arena. And so they were out. But I was rooting for those guys, man. Always. Casey Carty. But if you're here, you see, they need to take the opportunity and do what they are doing. They need to do their best when they get that chance. But yeah, I always root for Casey Carty. But as I said, this is me. I don't keep anything like, if you do good, you get good, you know. If you ducks tomorrow, I will say, boy, you play a bad shot and Ray and give him a chance. But you ducks 2 more time and 3 more times. I must come and say, give him a chance. No. Sit down. Terence said, well, I can't pick up this comment. No, Terence said, yes. No. Terence Brown, I told you before that you are the most balanced cricket analyst in the Caribbean, so I can understand how you can see it will be 4-1 this series. I can't see 4-1, Terence. No. No, I can't see 4-1. We talk about it, you know. You see the chopping and the changing and the resting after one match. Why you doing this? I mean, you need to qualify for a tournament. West Indies did not qualify. We don't qualify for the ODI yet, you know. The ODI is in next year, October, down there, 2027. The West Indies will play the last of the ODIs in February. That will decide if they qualify, yes or no. I believe they have to be in the top 8. And we are not there. So if we are playing for points, if we have New Zealand and maybe playing Pakistan, remember now, you know, this series we should have played 3-1 there, you know, West Indies extended to 5 because they want to win the series to carry up the points. Well, I don't know. I don't know why you tell some people to sit out and, you know. Puff 74 said New Zealand spinners get 8 wickets, 6 of which were bowled, 2 that the spinners didn't. Were both run out. Also, 2 were run out. Yeah. I know you're the happiest man when the team do good. Yes, we did, Johnny. I'm very, very happy when the team do good. I tell you guys, I usually listen. When I was in my team, I usually listen. I have a little Walkman whenever I work good on my brethren in work on radio and in fix it. And tomorrow I break down and buy one little headphone. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, and I'm going to school the next day. And I'm listening cricket and radio those time. I'm listening cricket. Usually have a yard in my community where the big men, 50-year-old, 70-year-old, what 10, 12 of them, and the radio was in the middle, and I had a little boy go there because I have manners that could stay and me I listen to it. Till I start to watch it on television, till I start to go to Sabina Park, till I got involved in it. Then I start to score it. Then I become the president. All right, no more. All right. Where are we now? Who will you drop when Hetty comes back? Who asked that question? Sherwin. Gee, that's a good question. Sherwin, if you have this question in you, why you don't ask them? And stop making controversy on this chat. Sherwin, who will you drop when Hetty comes back? So you're saying Etmaya have to play. Basically, that's what you're saying, you know. So Etmaya is back, you know, because he's in the squad. So you're saying he have to play. It's a good question, no. You're not gonna open that Rutherford. They're not gonna drop Rutherford. Sammy don't drop Rutherford. Um, oh my God. You know, you know, you know that is a good question, and based on what I'm seeing, let me tell you what I'm seeing. Who, if Etma is gonna play, who am I going to drop? Who am I going to drop if Etma is going to play? And I will tell you, I'm going to tell you, but I'm looking at something here. I'm looking at the batting position of the team. So it's not gonna open, right? He's not gonna drop Carty, because Carty make that 90 yard. Sure, open the captain, he won't drop. He's not gonna drop Rutherford. You know it's Django. No, seriously. People, he's pointing to Django. If Edmaya come back in the team, I'm telling you, Django is out. Sorry. No, seriously. Let's look at it. He's not gonna drop. He's not gonna open. So he's not gonna trouble the opening. Or if Augusto drop, a opener coming. Not Edmaya. Casey Carty make 90 at Casey Carty plays. Shea up, you can drop Shea up out of no team. Rutherford is not gonna get dropped. Sammy don't drop Rutherford. He prefer fail then. It's Django. Much as I don't want to say, it's Django. It's Django. Sherwin is Django. You tell me. You ask the question. Sherwin, you ask the question. People, Sherwin ask the question. Who will you drop when Hetty comes back? That means he's saying Etmaya will play. All right, cool. Who would you drop out of that? You can't drop Casey Carty. Casey Carty make 90 yards. You can't drop Shea. Who you gonna drop? Rutherford? Sammy not dropping Rutherford. Qualified, we have to. Yeah, we're gonna play qualified Puff 70-74. We're gonna play qualified. My mind is there already that we are gonna play qualified. Based on what is gonna happen. I'm a St. Lucian, but I don't know what Augusto have done to be in the team. Honestly, we're seeing this cricket have too much politics. A lot of politics. Yeah. And it happened with Jamaica too. If you see a Jamaica coach or a Jamaica selector, you will see 1 or 2 Jamaican at your question. I think they're trying to push Augusto, but they have to be careful. Remember the other youngster that is out there. Why name man? Even Samson. What the other one that always run West Indies team? He get picked the other day. He went to U19 World Cup. You have to be careful. Yeah. So when and where we'll be winning? We'll be winning the third one. Thursday, the third. I believe it's Thursday. Yeah, we're winning the third one, Terence. It is our best white ball batsman. He's our world class. Sherwin said world class. Okay, Sherwin. But Sherwin, you don't answer me yet, you answer me yet? Who would you drop? Django could lose his spot for Hetty. I tell you, it's pointing to Django. Why did you bring back Hetty after play? Rastaman? Yeah. Yeah, Hetty your play. Once Hetty is the team, Hetty your play. Good night, Ian from Guyana. What going on? It's late. What's up? Sherwin said, I'm sorry, I'm not dropping Django. Then who do you drop? All right, drop somebody for me, Sherwin. Yeah, we were discussing that, Ian. He said that the spin didn't take any, the pitch didn't take any spin in the CWI competition when Windward play Guyana. I'm trying to remember if Windward play Guyana at Providence. So we adjust that. Rastaman said, drop Augusto, open with Django, bring in Hetty. Okay. Sound interesting. I will drop Augusto or Campbell. And who open Sherwin? You open with Django? You're not gonna drop Campbell, you know. You people don't. Hey, listen, you don't. People. All right. Let me say something. You see, if you have a supervisor, somebody who set over a supervisor, just study that person. And you can't go wrong. Sammy, the coach of the West Indies, just watch how he move in terms of selecting teams. Sammy have a core. Right? If Sammy call you, if Sammy call Campbell to open in ODI, you know, Sammy not drop him. Oh, so Mario saying, all right, so that pointing towards Django opening with Campbell and Augusto go then. Okay. Who is this now? First I'm seeing this name. This is Amitella. Sorry if I get it wrong. Ola should focus only on T20 and franchise cricket. He has already given so much to West Indies cricket. I used to feel bad for him whenever I saw him bowling 20 overs in test match. Time to well, yeah, I don't think that Ola is coming back to test cricket. Sammy retire him from ODI and call it back. Augusto will not play in Guyana if I am picking. Sherwin saying this now. I will drop Campbell in Barbados. Where you drop Campbell in Barbados for? Where you dropping Campbell in Barbados? Campbell gonna play, Sherwin. Campbell gonna play. I'm telling you. He's gonna play. Kingman say, yeah, drop Django or Rutherford for Hetty. Django or Rutherford. Alright, I could say Rutherford, you know, but I'm just thinking about Sammy. I just thinking how Sammy thinks. Sammy would say, okay, Rutherford have more experience, Rutherford this, Rutherford that. Leave Rutherford, drop Django. It's easier to drop Django than Rutherford. I was thinking about dropping Rutherford. I was thinking how the coach, his thought process. Yeah. Joel Andrew. Thought they were investing heavily in Joel Andrew. What happened? Why is he replaced by Augusto, who definitely not performing? You see, that's what I'm telling you about the youngsters. That's why I'm very, very cautious with Lars. You see, Vitel Lars, I'm very cautious with him. I'm very, very cautious and hope and pray that they use him properly. Because if someone should take him on and beat him Reed ball in an over or 2 overs, how will the West Indies react with him? Or will they not play him again? Will not, because I've seen Joel Andrew around the team, right around the team, travel with the team, and I thought that he would be the youngster now trying to, you know. Then Augusto came in, then Samson came in. Samson went to the World Cup. Don't hear anything about him again. You carry him down there, you don't play him. After the World Cup, they have a T20. It was the first T20 with Sri Lanka. You don't call him. So what happened? You have to now go back into CPL in August. That's Samson I'm talking. Prove himself again. Get a card. You have to know how you use the youngsters. Trust me, you have to know. Pamela Lucio said drop Django. It's easier to drop Django. Oh, you want to join the show, Ian? All right, let me drop a link. And oh my God, I was saying I'm not going over 1 hour. I'm going 1 hour and 4 minutes. People are gonna drop the link, but please, when you come on, don't talk long. Just let us move. All right? I'm gonna drop the link. I turned tonight into I had tonight to be comments night when I read the comment, but I'm gonna drop the link. All right? We will win the next game. I feel so, Mario. Depends on which team turn out. If it's the team that, not really the personnel, you know, if it's the team that say, oh, No feel like a bat today. Yeah, Ian say can't drop Campbell. They're not dropping Campbell. Sherwin say Campbell will drop 2 balls every inning. Cricket is not just batting. You must be able to feel. Of course. But I'm telling you, they're not dropping Campbell. Here? All right. Listen to me. Campbell got into his problem. Sit out 2 years. And immediately when he came back, they put him back in the team. You're going to drop a man like that? No. Not dropping Campbell. Remember, the man was out for 2 years, you know. And when he came back, you know, he went straight back to the West Indies team. You know? Okay. All right. Dear Dylan, come and say your piece, Ian. Come on. Sherwin, come on the show, Sherwin. Sherwin, come on the show. Come say your piece. Sorry, I don't have my mic system, guys. I apologize earlier. I don't know what my mic system is down. Kingman says Sherwin not making any sense sometimes. Why you say that? He's entitled to his opinion. He's a good person to have around, man. He's entitled to come in to his opinion. I mean, he's cool, man. I like having Sherwin around. Of 70-74 say Campbell best opener in the Caribbean. No doubt. No doubt. He's the best. From Brathwaite, from the drop Brathwaite, is Campbell. Yeah, guys, I'm going for half an hour more. I said 1 hour, but I have 1 hour. I have going for half an hour more. If you need to come on the show and say your piece, the link is there. Come on the show and say your piece. Yeah. Yeah. Sammy is all about the youngsters. That's why I chose mostly them from St. Lucia Kings. Okay. Okay. It's good to choose the youngster because you need, you know, remember now, you know, when most at the next T20 World Cup, you know, most of them going out, you know. The Shea Hope Shea Hope is what 30 odd. Ravman is 30 odd. Rastan is 30 odd. So you have about 3 or 4 or 5 person leaving. I'm telling you. So you need the youngsters, but it's all you blood them in. It's all you give them that opportunity. Sharing the same thing. Sharing, which is good. Sharing the same thing. You see, Sherwin, I'll tell you something, Sherwin. You see people like you now? You see somebody like you? You see when you come in here or any show, just get, before you come, just get a paper and write down something that are facts. So if you say the ground not gonna take any spins, so you have some stats to say 4 years ago or that man take that and that man take that, so nobody can question you. But if you just say something, people will question it. All right. Yeah, man, it's good to have stats to really show, to really prove your facts, to really back up what you're saying. The new China man is killing, bro. What do you mean? Media. Is so? Amit Media 2770. Where are you from? Which country are you from? Are you from India? Where are you from? That new China man is killing. What you mean that? What you mean by that new China man is killing, bro? What you mean? Explain that to me. Okay. Okay. Ian, you say you want to come on the show. I dropped the link. Ian from Guyana. What happened? You're not getting to log on? What happened? You just click the link. I think so. I think so, Altia. New Zealand backroom staff outing West Indies backroom staff. I think I don't know. You see, the West Indies gonna play a better match, the third match. I believe it's on Thursday. I don't mention. But I think they're gonna play a better match because here is we call it here is New Zealand. Work them out and come and did a good bowling or very good today. West Indies now are gonna sit down and take it serious and they're gonna come. Even though they work on New Zealand, if you see the batting different, yeah man. Even them they work on. So we lost our best ODI opening batsman in Greaves. Yeah, Greaves with a big miss. For all round ability is a big miss. Definitely. Leg spinner left arm China man. Don't understand what this man saying. I don't understand what you're saying, bro. Please explain. Explain for me. Left arm spinner, left arm China man. Who you calling China man? China people are not really. Sorry. Don't let me no let me take that. Sorry. I mean thing that they make when somebody refer to it as a China or something that they make or so on. Let me just explain that. Uh, Greaves, Hetty, Hope. Sharon said Greaves, Hetty, Hope. Yes, they can bat spin, but also, as I said, to a lesser extent, and if they Rutherford will bat spin. He's trying to say he's trying to say something about Vitella. I think that's where you're going, but I want him to explain it. Who said it? Puff. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going, because Franny says spinner, wrist spinner, and so on. But I want him to explain it. You see, when he said China, it China mean a different term to me. If you get what I'm saying. But then Johnny say you choose the youngsters who are performing. Yeah. And I was watching some of the U19 cricket the other day. I was watching the youngsters, they are playing the competition. I know I was watching the Leeward versus Jamaica. Jamaica lost the match. I don't know what happened to Jamaica cricket, from Unite come right up having problem. Yeah, so the U19 cricket is going on now in the Caribbean. Um yeah, Greaves and Campbell opening. Ian said, however, once Hetty is in the team, I open with Hope and Campbell. Hope and Campbell. You put Shea Hope to open. Greaves is not in the squad. You talk if they're in the squad. Keno Paul. Keno Paul not gonna get in the game. I tell you that. Well, I'm not saying that, but gonna be Paul Motley, Stephen Perry, Azar. What happened to Jaden Seals? Seals playing the first match? Did Seals play the first match, people? Can't remember Seals playing in the first match. This Seals playing the first match? I know it's in the squad. No, I've seen him in. No, he didn't play in this match, but Puff said the spin pitches Mrs. Akim Hussein. Is the other day somebody asking for him, you know? Oh no, Seal didn't play. No, yeah, he didn't play. Oh, that's what he's referring to, Sherwin. A China man is that type of delivery ball by a left arm free spinner. It spin from off spin to the leg spin for a right. Oh, okay. When that play Altea, Jamaica under 19 men versus Guyana. Jamaica 229 without loss. When is that? When that play? I know the Leeward beat. When that play? It can't be going on now. When that play? Who won? Jamaica. The Johnny said Seal is playing Barbados. Oh, won today. Jamaica United they won today. Big by 10 wickets. Wow. Oh, I missed that match. Oh, I missed that match. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Congrats, Jamaica. Why our cricket? Our cricket. Our cricket is so Jamaica cricket, boys. I can't remember the days. Shamar and Alzaro our pacers. So what happened? What happened to Seals? I mean, I see the, that's another thing, you know. The West Indies, they are not releasing who is injured or anything like. I just by the wayside I hear that Rafton Chase is injured. You know. If it come out, I don't see anything official, and I mean, I check West Indies Cricket Board page like every day, but I don't know because I don't understand why Seals is not playing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand. And then I understand that Kamara side train, but nothing again. Just by the wayside, I'm hearing that. Yeah, so Johnny said Steve will play in Barbados. So West Indies versus New Zealand. Trying to look when is the first one. Sorry, when is the third one? Oh yeah. So the third one is Thursday. Yeah, third one is Thursday. Same 1:30, 2:30 Eastern time, and then Sunday. So we should Thursday we should see how the series shape in 2-1. Yeah. Oh, it's referring to that, a China man. Okay. Okay. So he's talking Vitel Laws. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. When I hear certain terms, depend on your culture and all of that. Really. Please like the show, people. Please, just touch the like button. Please. Um, I have something else to share now. What else I have to share? What else I have to share? Okay. I guess this is where we're gonna leave it for tonight. Tonight was really comment night. Reading all the comments, getting it everything. Um, hopefully we come back. Hopefully we come back maybe Thursday evening, Friday evening after the test. After the 1 day can come and talk again. Yeah. But it was good. It was good reading all these comments from everyone. Ian who joined the show late. Rudella, Johnny, Kingman, Althea who's always there. Sherwin. Sherwin, you hear what I said you should do? Write down your facts. Rudella, Johnny, as I said. Puff 7074. Big up yourself. Pamela, Lucius. Yeah, big up all the person. Mario, Sport Guru. Big up yourself. My friend who said China man, I'm trying to pronounce your name. Maybe I do that tomorrow morning. Continue pronouncing. All right, Rastaman, who was here from earlier. Are you still here, Rastaman? Big up yourself, Rastaman. What's again with you? Terence. Yeah, Terence, big up yourself. Good comments. We have some really good comments tonight. Some question some people want to see who was it who said that if you're going to Guyana, play the Guyanese? Tell me, Ferran, Rascal, big up yourself, Rascal. Tell us Charles, who was here. Big up yourself, the man from St. Lucia. Yeah, big up everybody. Ian from Trinidad, the Trinidad defender. Big up yourself, Ian. Vasca Paul. Big up everybody that was here in the chat and who make your comment. If you don't hear your name, sorry about that. Thing is giving me a little problem by sticking and not moving. Yeah, King man, I big up the female team, man. I cover female, man. I big up the female team. Carty will play Ian. I big up the female team, man. I we did something about it and show you on between Stephanie and Ailey Matthews. Yeah man. They're having a good time. Yeah man. So later people, as I said, maybe I come on Thursday evening after the match or Friday, all right? Big up on yourself. Thank you for being here. Everybody, listen out for the videos and continue supporting. Yeah. My dream one day is to drop in Guyana at Berbice or Linden, to come to St. Lucia, to go to Anguilla, to go to Antigua, to go to Barbados, Bridgetown. Those are my dreams. I've lived in 3 Caribbean countries already, and I want to live in some more. All right? Take care. We'll talk. All right? See you.